The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. It's an action comedy that came out this year starring Ryan Reynolds, Salma Hayek, and Samuel L. Jackson. And just based on the title alone, you pretty much get the impression of what this movie is. It's a dumb action flick with a lot of tropes, but with a lot of fun one-liners that kind of makes for a fun, dumb, entertaining blockbuster movie. So the plot is Ryan Reynolds plays a bodyguard who's recently lost his license, and he's going to therapy to get help to take a break from the whole bodyguard game, or as he puts it, going on sabbatical, which doesn't last long because Salma Hayek's character drags him into a situation where they have to rescue her husband, Samuel L. Jackson, which the two characters make a pretty insane duo. And I know these characters have names in the movie, but let's face it, you're not going to remember those names outside of the actors' names, so I'm just going to go by the actor names. And then the plot moves into going up against the main bad guy, Antonio Banderas, who's using a diamond drill to wipe out all the electricity in the world, or something like that. It doesn't really matter. The whole point is that we have this dynamic between Antonio Banderas and our main characters, and that despite him being the bad guy, our main characters are also bad people, but they're a necessary evil to fight, well, the greater evil. And it's funny too because Samuel L. Jackson and Salma Hayek's characters were supposed to be on their honeymoon, but then this whole thing happened, and them dragging Ryan Reynolds into this whole scenario while he's on sabbatical is a lot of where the humor comes from in the movie. We also get an appearance by Morgan Freeman, who actually plays a pretty badass character, and who plays as Ryan Reynolds' father. And yes, there's humor in that as well. But what I can say about this movie is, I feel like the actors are not bringing their A game here. But I think the best way to look at this movie is to set your expectations. These are big actors with huge personalities who are usually in much bigger, better projects, and this film feels like a break for them. This is sort of like a fun project for them to do on the side while they're in between, Avengers, Marvel, or whatever other big drama. So if you keep that in mind, this is the actors having fun, and this is your reason to have fun with them. And I think if you have that mindset, I think you can really get into this film. I mean, if you love these actors, you'll probably get a kick out of the movie. But the one note I have to make though is sometimes the editing is a bit jarring. But there's moments, especially going from scene to scene, where it sounds like they're trying to write in a bit of humor or trying to give some kind of plot exposition, but it just comes off as confusing with the way that it's paced. And I'm not sure why they did it that way, almost like they're trying to cram things in, but it's not like the movie was that long to begin with. So I'm not really sure what the motivation was there, other than just some sloppy edits. Other than that, guys, there's not really much else to say about the film. If you need a dumb comedy action this summer, this is it. So The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard does get my score of 2.5 stars. Guys, thanks as always for watching. Have you all seen The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard? And if not, what else have you been watching lately? Comment below, let me know, and stay tuned right here if you all want to see more.